Well, evening, folks. How we doing today? Yeah, it's another dark log. Keeping an eye on the old mutt. It's let's see, time index 1:21 in the morning, West Coast time for a Monday, the 11th of August, 2024. Five actually. Yeah, so a lot of things are happening these days. Uh, David Packman. Shout out to the guy. And shout out to Artist in Recovery. Pac-Man had been comparing Trump to the seven deadly sins of man. Well, I should say the same thing goes to Congress, both chambers, and to the justice. So basically, we have the entire government system doing the same thing as well. So they're not immune, and Trump is not alone in this. The current administration is showing that a great deal. It's not total, but they are showing their own. They are showing their own portions of it anyway. I'll reiterate concerning about D.C. I knew this was coming. There was going to be one form or another that Trump was going to declare an indirect martial law, which is going to be really creating a civil war aspect and an attitude and an atmosphere. Because he's declaring war on the U.S. citizens, even for the ones who are homeless or have no place to go. So he's going to treat them as NIMBYs. Not in my backyard. Get out of here, or else I'm going to bust your ass. Get out of here. You're. It's like his own way of thumping on people, and it's going to be helping much. You know, he could have been helping out funding program to get them off the streets. In one particular positive way. You know, temporary housing, getting them jobs. It's something positive. No, we're not. No, we're dealing with Trump here. Trump doesn't deal with that kind of crap. No, what he says is, no, I want it my way. I want it my way. Yeah. I'm the Trump. I say so. I got the power already. Uh, he's got the power already. He's a screaming meanie. And he screams about to the press down below from the White House roof like a lunatic. I didn't catch this conversation, but if he's on top of the White House roof screaming down, what the hell is he doing again? I don't know. He's a lunatic. But he wants to show that he's in control of everything. He wants power. He wants control. He wants everything. And we have to submit to him. We have to obey him. We have to love the Trump because he wants it. This guy knows that if he's following the Christian values, he's going to hell already. It's not because he's following Christian values. It's he's insulting the guy who created the whole thing. And when Christ was born, there was no such word as Christians. None. It was only after Christ died on the cross that the religion started. The belief and what he was teaching to the world. And unfortunately, it's the opposite of everything that Trump believes in. So he calls it, he's trying to be a Christian nationalist. And then you got these maggot pastors out there claiming that they're following Christ because they hear to Christ and they want people to follow in their footsteps one way or another. We have to be a Christian world. One particular lunatic out there who wants a worldwide Christian world. And he was backing off on it a little bit. He wasn't going to say that everybody's got to believe in Christ. Everyone's got to follow the Christ. No, we'll help educate people in the way Christianity's supposed to be. He's saying that to everybody who believes and have faith in different things. No, it has to be one way. It has to be this way because they say so. So I got a feeling that people are trying to force this apocalypse down our throat. They see the earthquakes and say, see, God's pissed off at us. Look at the skies, look at the skies. Look here, look. And every time I keep seeing these cuckoos doing this kind of thing, I keep wondering what kind of chiropractic bill they're going to have. I avoid a medical establishment like crazy. And I'm not about to give myself whiplash over that crap. Or give them business. But what I won't give them, I will give them something that they'll try to pin down my throat. The world is avoiding us like crazy. They're going to isolate us. They're going to isolate us more ways than one, and I hope they do. You heard me say it. I'm saying it to the world. Isolate our ass. I've said that before. I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back. We are going to suffer for our shit. We're going to suffer because we put the bastard in office. We put them all in office. We put them into the positions over the past several decades. And now we're going to be paying for our arrogance and our ignorance. And our pride. We thought we were the greatest country on earth, and we prided ourselves, and we touted it. We showed our red, white, and blue pins and apparel and everything else just to say, I'm an American. Well, unfortunately, if we actually had our ancestors watching us from heaven actually gave us a direct line, they'd probably say, this is not what we envisioned, boys and girls. This is not what we wanted. If any or all the soldiers who actually passed away fighting fascism in one form or another actually looked at us and said, are you out of your minds? This is what we died for? They all would have a field day over us because we screwed up. Throughout our generations, past the greatest generation we called it, we made ourselves more of a target than anything else these days. We made sure that anybody who's greedy and wants more money and power and everything else is willing to take it away from everybody. Well, now we're getting the culmination. We got the culmination of it wrapped up in one country who had the idea or the false idea that we believe in laws. Well, yeah, we do believe in laws, except the law of authoritative regime pretending to be democracy. Scary? Well, you guys been studying human history. You guys been studying U.S. history. You should see this damn thing. And I got people trying to convince others that their religious outlook is, we have to be in one particular viewpoint because this is how we were created. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. We got a hold of the new land because we were afraid of the stuff happening in the old European country, the old European ways, and we carried that into our ways in this country. We did convincing of people who lived in this country, in this land. They were wrong. They were right. European manifest. Yeah. That manifesto there. Manifest destiny is the word two words I was looking for. And because we are manifest destiny at this point over here, we're telling people that we're right, you're wrong, and deal with it. Because we have the right, we have the power, we're pushing your ass over. And we did. When it comes down for the world economics, we screwed you guys over. Republican Party has finally gained its foothold where it's saying, I am the ruler and the master of the world. Bow before me. So I'm telling the world, flip us off. Avoid us. Shut us off. Shut us down. Humiliate us. Humble us. And be pissy about it. Protest if you have to. tell the government of the United States, you either start playing by what the world tells you how to play the game, or else get the fuck out. The thing of it is with our economy is we wanted more wealth and more power, especially the billionaires wanted this kind of crap. But now they're going to see their sales and their stocks are going to go crashing. Because they put too much effort into enriching themselves. But they dare not pass off the riches to somebody else. So they claim they have the luxury of going to someplace else to hide and retire with all their funding, while leaving our country crash and burned. Must be nice to be uber wealthy. It must be nice. They call all the shots because they got all the money. Well, what happens if they don't have the money anymore, or the fame, or get too much of the fame? They get too much of a stigma. We're losing our agriculture. We're losing construction. And our tourist industry is crashing and burning before our eyes. Almost literally. Places that used to have foreign tourists coming in, ghost towns. Congratulations, America. You finally succeeded. I hope you enjoy this little desert town of yours, this no man's land that we created. And the sad shape about it is we depended upon the world's economy, the world's trade, for our own needs and our own devices. We depended upon the world for our livelihood, for our lifestyles, for the machines, for the parts, for the gadgets that we constantly use and need replacement all the time. Not to mention the apparel. And the food. Mostly the food. So I guess we are going to have to struggle and suffer for a long while because we had put in and installed these assholes for decades. Despite the fact that there was resistance and opposition happening left and right. They got in. America is no longer the country of the land of the free and home of the brave. We're cowards. Hide behind Trump's massive body. Flatulent body, actually. Gas is coming out of all ends. He doesn't support anything or anybody. And we voted the bastard in and his troop in November of 2024. Admit it, guys. But America will not admit it. That they fucked up. They fucked up their country. They fucked up the world. They won't admit. They won't be transparent about it. They won't be responsible. And they sure as hell will not be held accountable to it. So if we're going to be making isolated walls all around the place, then that means trade sucks and you guys aren't coming through. So don't. Don't give us what we need or want. Starve us out in every form and function until we actually get our head out of our asses. This is my plea to the rest of the world. Trump wants to get rid of satellites that's going to be helping out with global warming and anything else that we're going to be needing for survival. He wants to get them canceled out. He wants them destroyed. He's ordered NASA to do so. NASA's not going to comply. And they shouldn't comply. Of course, they're going to have the directors and the executives replaced to have a triplicate said, okay, now we're going to destroy these guys because Trump says so. They'll make up an excuse. If they want the apocalypse so damn bad, they're going to recreate it themselves. I'm expecting a civil war to happen in the streets. It's not wanting it, it's expecting it. I'm expecting the people to rise up. Or are they going to be that much of a coward in this country that they won't? Oh, shouting's one thing. But that's all we can do is just shout. That's all we're doing. And the Trumplicans are not listening. They refuse. So now what's the next step, guys?